With a potentially large winter storm on the horizon, models have a much better idea in terms of what we may expect down the line. Bitterly cold temperatures will be combated with this storm, only allowing the potential of more wintry precipitation to fall. Latest information on this winter system coming up. Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. My name is Andrew Heishman. I'm the lead forecaster here at NWS, and we're back at it again here with another update for you guys in regard to this upcoming winter system. Along with the models, we do have some new information. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing, guys, because we are trying to reach this 300 subscriber goal by the end of January. I believe you can do it, guys. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate all your support. Alright, guys, so we're taking a look at the radar view in terms of what is currently going on here across the nation. So it's currently around 3:30 in the morning here on the eastern side of the United States. The system that we did see impact bits of the southeast is just now starting to move out of Florida. So that is some good news. However, we are still seeing a bit of wintry precipitation across the southern plains as well as bits of the southwest. Now, anywhere across the other parts of the nation, it's relatively clear for the most part. Alright, guys, so we're taking a look at the models in regard to things. We're just going to go ahead and get right on into it. We're taking a look at the GFS model in regard to your long-range American model. So, as we do track down in time here, we are expecting an area of low pressure to develop across bits of the southeastern coast here, basically here for the 28th, kind of around the afternoon, evening hours of the 28th. Now, this actually might draw some precipitation across the mid-Atlantic as this system does track its way to the north and strengthens quite a bit. Now, this model in particular kind of shows this area of low pressure hanging out a little bit more further east away from the coast, basically lowering over the all totals across bits of the central portions here of the northeast, tracking its way off and out by the 30th. So now we're taking a look here at the ECMWF model. This is your long-range European model in regard to things. So as we do track down here in time, similar to what we did see on the GFS model, that we are expecting the same thing to occur. This area of low pressure starting to strengthen across bits of the southeastern coast here. Now, it's kind of drawing up some moisture across bits of the mid-Atlantic. So both of these models do say that. So that's honestly some similarities in between these models showing that this actually might happen. Now, as we do track down in time here, we are expecting kind of the same thing to occur, strengthening of this area of low pressure to develop across bits of the northeastern coast here. Now, this one shows a little bit more of a westerly track and potentially showing maybe more heavier snow across bits of the northeast, but same idea, exiting the areas here by the 30th. So next up, we have our GDPS model. This is your long-range Canadian model. So same thing compared to what all the models had to say. We do have this area of low pressure strengthening across the southeast. Now, this one actually kind of has it riding a little bit more closer to the coast here. Same idea here, mid-Atlantic snowfall across the region. Honestly, it is kind of expected between all these models. So do not be surprised if this actually does pull through when this system approaches the area. Now, we do track up to the northeast. This model has, like I said before, this system tracking way more west, potentially allowing a lot more snow to fall across the interior portions of the northeast. And this one's actually quite stronger in regard to this area of low pressure. We're talking 960 millibars. Guys, just a fun fact for y'all, this is kind of the same pressure equivalent of a hurricane. But like I said before, this is not a hurricane at all, but it's kind of crazy just how strong this system is expected to be from these models. And then the same thing compared to what all these other models have to say, exiting the region here on the 30th. Alright, so guys, now we're moving on to the accumulation factor between these models. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it's still a little bit too early in regard to be exact with this snowfall, but we're taking a look here at the GFS model first in regard to this. Now, this latest model is a little bit less aggressive compared to all these other models you're going to see here. This one's actually showing a lot of it tracking a lot more east than we actually did see in terms of the track. Now, areas such as eastern portions here of Massachusetts, we're seeing a potential of maybe well over a foot of snow. Same thing for the eastern side here of basically bits of Maine. So honestly, we are expecting maybe some instances of really heavy snowfall across these regions. So next up, we're taking a look here at the ECMWF model. This is your European model. So this one is way more aggressive in terms of things. This one's showing that basically over a foot of snow line from bits of Delaware, New Jersey, and through bits of New York, Long Island area here, bits of Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, bits of New Hampshire, as well as bits of Maine, getting quite crazy, well over a foot, maybe even some instances near 2 feet of snow across bits of Massachusetts. So now we're taking a look at the GDPS model. This is your long-range Canadian model. Now, this one shows a lot of similarities here with the ECMWF model and showing more of that westerly track and maybe the potential of seeing well over a foot across bits of the northeastern states. Now, obviously, the GFS is kind of the outcast for this run, just based off of the fact that this one shows it way more east than both your GDPS and your ECMWF model has to say. Alright guys, so now we're taking a look at the final model in regard to the snowfall accumulation here for your morning run. So we do track down here in time. Now this model kind of takes an average between all the models that we've already seen. So across bits of the red shade area, we are seeing the potential of maybe over a foot of snow. Kind of this pinkish purple shaded color. We're talking maybe 6 to 12 inches across the region. Now the darker blue, more 3 to 5, and the lighter blue 1 to 3. So this is kind of what we can expect at the moment. Now don't be surprised if this does change, because like I said, we are still a little bit away from this event, and obviously a lot can still change before then. So in regard for ice, you know, luckily we do not have the threat for ice out of the storm, which is definitely some good news, because you do not want ice impacting the areas. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the quick morning update. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Like I said, we are trying to reach that 300 subscriber mark, so if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. That'll be greatly appreciated. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day today, and I'll catch you all in the next one.